Hello, my dear friends, how are you? We, the humans, if we want to live a good or a better life, need to develop certain several qualities, good qualities in ourselves, good habits, good qualities in ourselves, and that will make it possible to live a better life, satisfying life, honorable and a respectful life. But out of all those qualities, out of all those good qualities, the most important of all that, it is called self-control. The better self-control we do have, the better life we can expect. Why I do say this? Because it is like the control system of a vehicle, of an aeroplane, of a yacht, of a drone, and the better control system all of these gadgets are having, all of these vehicles are having, the better will be the result. In the same manner, if we the humans, we do have a better control system, it automatically means that we will be able to implementing, practicing all what we have planned to do. So my dear friends and fellows, let's try to understand how the self-control can be developed in a better way, and how can we do it in a step-by-step manner. There are certain and several things to be done, and I'm going to put forward the 11 of these. All of these are very very useful, and it will help us a lot in cultivating a better control system, better self-control system. So let's begin with the first one. The first one says, identify your goals. Identification, what I want to achieve, what I want to become, where I want to reach, whatever is needed to be done. And it is better to set the SMART goals. SMART is an abbreviation. I'm unable to go into the details of all that. But one thing is very clear, that a goalless person, a person without a goal, is a person without a direction. So, for that reason, the first thing to do is that is to identify your goals, and the second step is that is identify your triggers. And identification of your triggers, and what make me do what I don't want to do. Like it is, what kind of thought, which type of thoughts, which type of circumstances trigger, become my triggers of doing a bad thing, impulsive behavior. So it is the identification of the triggers and understand your triggers. That is the step number two. Now, the step number three is develop self awareness. Better self awareness mean knowing what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, or what are the areas of improvement, or what are my values, what are my emotions. And it is like developing a better self-awareness. It is like you need to understand better your spouse, your life partner, your close friend, your buddy. You need to understand them better. In the same manner, are even much much more important, we need to become a better self-aware person. Now, the fourth thing, or the fourth step to be done, it is like create an environment for success. Creating an environment for success. And it is like, what is meant by it, like you want to avoid eating the, you want to control the weight, your body weight. And for that reason, for that purpose, don't bring the junk food at your home, don't keep the junk food at your home. So that it is just an example, and it is called create an environment for success. And now it is also very very important indeed. All of these 11 items are very important, very beneficial, very useful. Now, the fifth item, the fifth step is that is practice mindfulness. And what is this mindfulness? It is like focusing on the present without judgment. That is called mindfulness. Focusing on the present, and not to live in the past, not to dwell in the past at all. Learn whatever can be learned from the past. Let it go then. Do not keep worrying about the future, about the future troubles or the problems. Learn to live in the present. Do not worry, do not regret about the past, and don't worry about the future. Live in the present. And there are certain mindfulness practices like meditation and like deep breathing. So that is the fifth very important item for the purpose of the better self-control, and it is called practice mindfulness. Now the sixth item or the sixth step is set small achievable steps. Setting up small achievable steps. Don't be impatient at all. Don't try to run faster, which is not sustainable. Take the sustainable steps, and it is setting small achievable steps. Now the seventh item, that is develop healthy habits like walking, or like saying prayers, reading Quran with the translation, like meeting the better people, like reading the few pages of a good book, like listening a good podcast, or like brushing your teeth before going to the bed, or like doing a bit of yoga every day at your home. And it is all called developing the good healthy habit for the purpose of replacing the bad habits, because you will be busy in practicing the good habits. So that is the item number, the step number 7, and it is called develop healthy habits. Now the step number 8 is seek sport. And seeking the sport from whom? From a family member, from a close friend, or from a mentor, from a coach, or still from a mental health professional. But seek sport. Seeking of sport is very, very important. So, my dear friends and fellows, now the ninth item, that is practice. That is practice delayed gratification. What is this practice of the delayed gratification? It means that every time you are impulsive, your impulse, you want to do something impulsively, make yourself wait for 10 minutes and control yourself for the 10 of these minutes, first 10 minutes. In that manner, after the passage of 10 minutes, if at all, your desire will drastically go down, and it will be easier to control yourself. So it is, even if at all something is not harmful, and you don't want to stop doing all that, but you feel gratification, and it is important to control yourself for the 10 long minutes, for the 15 minutes, for the waiting. If at all you want to take a cup of tea, or as you're a smoker, you want to smoke a cigarette, or any other habit, wait for 10 to 15 minutes. And that is called practicing of delayed gratification. Now, my dear friends and fellows, now the 10th item, that the 10th step, it is reflect and adjust. Reflecting and adjusting, because look back, the way you handled something, the way you did something, the way you said something, what were you thinking, and that is all reflecting. Reflect, look back, and adjust, make the adjustments. So that is the step number 10. And now the 11th and the last step, it says stay positive and stay persistent as well. The 11th and the last step says stay positive and stay persistent. Because positive mean I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. And persistent mean never miss it, always do it, always implement your plan and project. That is stay positive and persistent. And at the end, I shall like to say just one thing, and that is celebrate the progress, celebrate the milestone, celebrating the progress no matter how small it is. Appreciate yourself no matter how small of the progress you have made. And that is all for something, for developing a better control system. That is all from me today. Thank you very much.